Good morning and welcome to the wonderful world of Des Moines. Now just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hi folks, and today we're having a taste test.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Good job.
We are.
Stephanie gave Craig these tahini pops, or Taki pop. Are they pops?
Yeah.
They're suckers.
Lollipops.
Lollipops, there you go, for his birthday. And we're going to do a taste test. We also have a couple of other things that we bought when we were at the Amana Colony,
boys.
so we need to get them tasted.
So to look at them, see, it's just
It's coated in
it
something.
says lollipop, and
And there's stuff to dip it in.
yeah, there's
If
chili.
you choose.
There's chili powder down in the bottom, so
Are you ready to go? You ready to taste it,
you
Craig?
got to lick it first, then
Yeah.
you dip it. Okay, so far it's disgusting.
It's very spicy.
Yeah, it's too much spicy.
Oh, man. I don't think so.
It's not super spicy,
It makes me want to sneeze.
I prefer the chips, you know.
but
Yeah, I think stick to the chips.
I'll tell you what, those there's nothing
to
good.
sneeze.
There's nothing good about those.
Chili powder made me sneeze as well. I don't like it.
Okay, let's try these next to get that taste out of our mouth.
All I can think of is, I mean, it's the same thing with people that don't, that are adverse to like super sour stuff. When I was a kid, we had the mega warheads, and some of those were hot, and they actually had cayenne pepper on the outside of them. And then you suck down on them a little bit, and then they'd get a little bit more of it. There'd be like 2 hits of it.
Does anyone eat a whole one of those suckers? Ugh. These are, it's orange. I don't know how to spell this. I will show you what it says. What's wrong, Craig? Still choking from the, did you take a drink of the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take another drink.
Mm.
Okay, now let's taste these.
Oh. Wow, that's not what I thought.
It comes right, ooh, that's really orangey. I like it.
Put it in your mouth.
I like those. It's like, the chocolate is crispy.
Yeah, these are unique.
Mm-hmm. And the inside's not jelly like I was expecting. It's liquid.
Liquid.
Gotta taste another one. I'm sticky now. I like these.
Yeah, they're not super sweet, so I definitely.
I wonder where there's, are these German?
Well, the Amanas is a German colony, so
That's
probably.
what it seems like from
Yeah, I'll look it up while you get the other one open.
Okay, and this is the next one. And these are cake bites.
Oh yeah, it's all German writing on it.
That's what I thought. This is a classic Italian rainbow.
Did you show this? Did you show?
Yeah, I
this
showed the
box?
box. So I don't know how to say it. Okay, it's one for each of us.
Ooh. Oh, thank you very
Good
much,
job,
sir.
buddy.
These look like something Craig's gonna like. They're good.
It's almond.
Okay.
Tastes like a rainbow cookie.
It's very good. These make up for the tahini pop or Taki.
Well, thanks for that one.
Okay, you ready to go?
Yes.
So, no wait.
Oh yeah.
So of the three, which one do you like the best?
I prefer I like the rainbow cookie one.
You like it better than these orange things?
Yeah.
Are you
They're
sure?
kind of drippy.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure. I like these good chocolate ones.
See, folks, that's how. If Craig ever had to be in court, how you can you can get him. He liked the cook. He liked the
just
cake.
wants to be done.
He liked the cake the best.
wash my hands.
But if you press him, he'll say whatever he thinks you want him to say. So.
So to start out tonight, I found a letter that I wrote someone that must have asked me about Craig in 1996. So he would have been 3 to 4.
4 years oldish.
And what I like about this is it has a lot of information about Craig at that time. I just received your message today. We had a problem receiving our email. Sorry it took so long to respond. My son Craig will be 4 next week. He is attending early childhood special education preschool. He is in a class with 2 teachers, an aide, and 3 other boys, all with different special needs. They use a picture exchange program, behavior modification techniques, occupational and speech therapy, and an individual work basket system. Each child has their own curriculum, I believe. His teachers are wonderful and very cooperative. Our school system does not have a class specifically for autism. There are really very few in our district since we live in a small town of around 8,000. There is, however, a behavior disorder class in the elementary level this year. I know of 2 autistic boys who are being integrated into the classroom at early elementary level at this time. I used to work at the school lunch for the school lunch program and have seen them there. One was in the 4th grade and did have a lot of discipline problems. I felt the main problem was that no one understood his disorder. Because he seemed very high functioning, people thought he just wanted to be a problem and didn't realize that he was autistic, or that along with autism comes the behaviors he was exhibiting. I really liked him and was able to build a good rapport with him over the time I was there. I guess most people don't realize that these kids respond to compliments and attention the same as the other students do, even if they don't seek positive responses most of the time. How old was your son when you had him diagnosed? Craig was 2.5. I suspected he was autistic or something related to it by the time he was 2, but no one else acted like they thought there was a problem, so I put off having him evaluated. I sometimes wish we would have known sooner, but at the same time, it was nice to have those years without the label. He's a really good boy, and every time I look at him, I smile. He is usually happy, often silly, cuddly, playful, and funny. He has trouble staying focused except for books and TV. He has a lot of self-stim lately and is very wound up at times. We are trying to potty train him with no luck. He wears underwear to school and won't wet himself, but he won't go on the potty either, so he holds it until we put a diaper on him. For 2 days now, he hasn't went to the bathroom from 7:30 to 3 p.m. He won't... We don't know what to do. I've looked for answers and found there are no easy ones. I believe he understands what it is all about, but he's afraid to go on the potty. He fusses a lot and doesn't want to stay on the potty. We also have problems with bath time, haircuts. We use a Flowbee. Eating, he eats a very limited diet of finger foods, and waiting on things. That certainly hasn't changed.
Yeah.
It's always been a problem. Craig has made great progress in the past year, and we remain very optimistic. He is increasingly verbal, and his receptive language skills are increasing also. We love him so much, and we really don't feel bad about the effects that autism has on our lives. Our main worry is how it will affect his future and how people will treat him. But we try to take it one day at a time. Whenever I get apprehensive, I remind myself so far everything is okay and we are very happy. And we can't do anything about tomorrow, and we will deal with that when it comes. So I thought that answered a lot of questions in my mind about things that I couldn't remember. I have vague remembrances of most of that, especially the waiting. I really didn't remember it being such a problem, though, until he was older, so I guess it was always a problem.
Yeah, you would go shopping, grocery shopping, and I would stay home.
Oh, yeah.
With the kids,
Mm-hmm.
or vice versa. I mean, we had to do a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
We could both go, but a lot of times that just meant that I would walk out with Craig and go back to the car, and wait. And
I have some more about that in excerpts that I've read, and I'll share
Yeah.
those with you at a later time.
Yeah.
But I like this because it did explain a lot of things. We had the question, do we like Little House on the Prairie, or did we watch it? I was an avid fan of Little House on the Prairie. I'm sure I've seen every single episode. I really enjoyed it. I didn't think Joe probably. He was more into the action shows.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for that time, you know, you've got to be a certain age to understand that at that time there was 3 channels.
It's true.
And I really might have hated the other 2 things on the other 2 channels. And a lot of times if something like that would come on, if I just didn't want to go do something else, I would sit and watch it.
That's the very reason I watched All-Star Wrestling at my grandma's house.
Yes, I never.
That was the
I never
only
liked
thing
that
on
either.
Sundays, because we
Yeah.
always went to my grandma's on
Sunday
Sundays.
after lunch.
Yep.
Yeah.
And bowling.
Yeah. Yeah, black and white bowling that you couldn't hardly even see what was going on.
And the Lawrence Welk show.
That wasn't in the afternoon.
No, it was Sunday evenings, wasn't
Yeah.
it? I remember my parents, well, my mom
Yeah.
liked to watch that, and my grandma.
Yeah, but a lot of, I told Nancy, I said, I thought the older sister, she was really pretty. You know, and she's like, I think she's like my age. I think she's like 60. So,
I'd have to look that up, because I really don't know.
what was her
We saw
name?
Michael Landon, an old YouTube video of Michael Landon. Was it Johnny Carson or David
Yeah,
Letterman?
It was Johnny Carson. When he announced that, well, he had already announced that he had pancreatic cancer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the very beginning, he didn't want to hide that and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
He was, I forgot, or I don't know if I ever knew that Michael Landon was very funny, and he was very handsome. You know, you always thought of him as Pa on Little House on the Prairie.
yeah, but he was Little Joe.
Yeah, that's
from
true.
Bonanza.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
he
forgot
was
about that.
He was one of the 60s early 70s heartthrobs. You know.
So what shows would have been on that you liked at the same time as Little House on the Prairie?
Oh, I don't
can't remember. Like Hawaii Five-0. I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up.
I'm
Sanford
trying
and
to
Son would have been on about that time.
I'm trying to remember if
the
the Waltons and the Little House on the Prairie were on at the same time.
yeah,
or
probably
because I love the Waltons also.
yeah, that was dark days for television. That's for sure.
No.
Night, Mary Ellen. Night, Jim Bob.
The funny thing about that show is I loved that show so much, and now I try and watch it, and the acting it just seemed so terrible. Yeah. But I'd still watch it.
I liked the grandparents on
Yeah, they were really
they were good and salty.
I felt like the grandma was a lot like my grandma. She was quieter, and
yeah,
she was always telling my grandpa to knock it off.
Much as Nancy tells me to knock.
My grandpa was very colorful. I think that's all that I have for today. As always, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to email us at ourdailyview1992@gmail.com. I love getting emails, and I always answer them. And with that, we'll go on to the rest of the video. Craig and I went out for lunch today at our favorite pizza place in Des Moines. So we'll see you later. Bye.
Peace.
Good morning, Craig.
Morning, Mama.
What day is it today?
September 11th.
Alexa, pause. So, do you need to take a shower?
No, I took one.
Okay. So, what do you think about going to eat at Bordnaro's for lunch?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. And then I need to go to Fairway, and I need to go to the post office and get some stamps.
Right.
All right. And then we'll come home, and we'll pack your bag.
Okay.
How many days left now?
4 days.
4 days. It's definitely time to pack.
Yup.
Today we're eating lunch at Bordnaro's Pizza. Just kind of an icon of the South Side. And my very favorite place to get pizza. And Joe's too. Nars has been in Des Moines for 47 years.
Idiot.
We probably discovered it about 20 years ago.
I knew it.
As you can see, the prices are very reasonable. The onion rings have arrived and they smell amazing. Craig's getting his ketchup ready. Look at those. They have delicious onion rings. What do you think, Craig?
Good.
Can you do a Groucho Marx imitation for me?
Yeah, I got a nice guy, you know. Nice lady, you know.
And here's the pizza, piping hot. Craig has to wait too. It's too hot to eat. I put some Parmesan on mine, and I like the crust because it's very thin and crispy, just like I like it. I forgot to mention that it's pepperoni and Graziano's Italian sausage, which makes it just a little bit spicy, but not too bad. Great flavor. Total was $30, and we have all this left to take home for dinner.
Our next Disney,
It's quite a deal.
we're both good.
Can you give us a review of Bordenars?
Borden's Pizza is the best restaurant. The pizza is delicious. The waiter seems nice. I give it 2 thumbs up, 5 stars, and a Craigie Bamboo Silver Pro, just like my shirt says.
That's right. Last stop before we go back home. We need to stop in at Fairway and get some bread. We have some big, beautiful mums for $20. I don't want to buy one until we're back from vacation.
The world's largest gummy snake. Cherry Chase.
You see the big gummy snakes?
Raspberry Bite. Apple Attack. Would you want?
Who likes those?
Bennett?
Yeah, Bennett likes those, doesn't he? Some people like pumpkin spice,
Halloween trees.
but these are my favorite, apple cider donuts. Never seen Kramer salsa. Now, being a big Seinfeld fan, it makes me kind of want to buy this. What kind of salsa would Kramer make? He'd probably make it in his shower. This made in Iowa. It's $2.99. I just have to try it. These are actually what I came in for. They are Crispitos. I don't know if you had Crispitos when you were a kid in school. We didn't, but my kids did, and I worked for the school for, I think, a couple of years. I'm doing lunch tickets. And I love the Crispitos. My kids loved the Crispitos, and these taste so much like them. And they're very easy to make in the air fryer. They come out crispy and delicious. And they make an easy supper. Craig, I don't know if Craig would like them or not. Joe and I had them the last time.
It's mail time, folks.
We stopped by the post office and Craig had a few things. He has a few things to open.
Here's one from Elliot. Greetings, Craig. Greetings from Louisiana. My friend Elliot is about your age. I also had autism. He drew and colored this Tigger. Now that's a Tigger. Keep on having a great day. Your friend, Wilhelm and Elliot.
Turned around so I can see it. Wow, that is very good. You tell him thank you?
Thank you, Elliot. Here's this postcard. He writes, Dear Craig, I absolutely love watching your restaurant reviews. I gave them 2 thumbs up, 5 stars, and a Melissa turmeric silver for approval. Keep shining, Louis. Love.
Do you want me to help you? Melissa.
Melissa. Love, Melissa.
And Craig was so excited when he got this out of the post office box.
I hear you like Disney. Me too.
And Craig was so excited when he got that postcard.
Okay.
He was telling everyone in the post office.
A gift for you. Hi, Craig. Since you like your tongue drum so much, here's a smaller one that you can take with you on vacation.
Oh.
If you want. Have fun. Keep on rocking, brother. From Steve Mewen.
You say thank you.
Thank you, Steven.
Well, this is great. This will be... You got it? It's so cute. That will be lots of fun to have at the hotel.
Cool.
I think he likes it. And now he's back to his computer. I'm gonna try that end.
I love this drum.
All right, what are we doing, Craig?
We're packing up.
Yes, today is the packing palooza.
Yup.
We're gonna pack until we're done.
Right.
Do you know any packing songs?
Pack up the troubles in your old kid back and smile, smile, smile.
Wow, I haven't heard that one. What's that from?
I don't know.
Oh, did you make it up?
Well, that song was sung by Spike Jones.
Oh, I like it. You want to put your new drum in? It's right there. All right, good job.
Harold Loved His Hat, Woolly Hat by Vern Kolsky. Harold loved to wear his woolly hat, and even in the summertime. He wears it when he goes to school. He wears it when he goes to sleep. Harold even wears his woolly hat when he takes his monthly bath. When Harold wears his woolly hat, he knows he is a special bear, different from all the other bears. Then one day, a crow swoops down and steals Harold's woolly hat. "I'd look just like all the other bears," thinks Harold. "How will anyone know that I am a very special bear?" Harold has to win back his woolly hat. He gathers up some wriggly worms and says to the crow, "Let's trade." The crow swoops down and takes the worms and flies it to its nest. "Now please give me back my woolly hat," shouts Harold. But the crow only replies, "Caw-caw! Caw-caw!" So Harold tries to make another trade. "Here are some tasty blueberries for you." The crow swoops down and takes the berries and flies them to its nest. "Now please give me back my woolly hat." Again the crow just replies, "Caw-caw! Caw-caw!" "What a greedy little crow," growls Harold. "I'll never win back my woolly hat." Then he remembers his secret collection of shiny things. "Here you go, you mean old crow. I've got the perfect trade for you." The crow swoops down and takes the things and flies them to its nest. "Now will you give me back my woolly hat?" Once more the crow only replies, "Caw-caw! Caw-caw!" There's just one thing left for Harold to do. He hides behind a rock and waits until the crow flies away. Then he sneaks over to the tree, climbs up, up to the tippy top, and sees 3 baby crows. Harold tucks the crows in tight them. He climbs down from the nest. Even without my woolly hat, he whispers, I am still a very special bear. A helpful bear named Harold. The end. And this is Craig A. Virus saying, keep on having a great day, and we'll see you next time.